Whoa! Hope you're doing good today. Hope you had a great Christmas. I wanted to talk to you about living without a refrigerator. Could you do it? We'll talk about that coming right up. I've been living without a refrigerator now for 4 or 5 years, I guess it is, something like that. I still have a refrigerator in my kitchen. It hasn't been plugged in 4 or 5 years. It's now a pantry because my kitchen didn't have a pantry, so I figured I'd keep the refrigerator in there and use it for that. I did have a refrigerator for a little while. Shortly after, I still had one. It was one of the small, what do you call that? Like a dorm refrigerator, like you have in a dorm if you were in college or something, I guess. With a little tiny ice box or freezer inside of it, big enough for a single ice tray. Anyway, I realized the only thing I was really keeping in it was things like ketchup, margarine, jelly, jam, occasionally a soda or a beer, and once in a while some cheese. I don't drink milk, and most of my other stuff, vegetables and stuff, I either have frozen vegetables or canned vegetables. So now the margarine I would have missed, and the jelly I would have missed. But you know what I realized with the jelly and jam, if you don't eat them, they mildew, and I wasn't eating them quick enough to not have them mildew. So one of the things I realized is on Amazon you can buy these little jams and jellies. I don't remember how much they are. I'll pop it up on the screen down here. Not much, and it comes in 3 assorted flavors, grape being the most predominant one. And for the margarine that I would normally keep, I found Butter Buds. This stuff's pretty good. It tastes just like butter. I use it on mashed potatoes and vegetables and wherever I might need some butter. You can also take this, mix it with some water, put it in your freezer I use a freezer for a little bit, and it will harden up a little, and just spread it on some toast, and there you go. And then after you put that on there, you can take a little bit of your jelly, put it on your toast. So it's real easy for me to live without a refrigerator. Now if you have younger children that consume a lot of dairy, milk mainly, it wouldn't be as easy for you. A single person like me that doesn't drink milk or anything, I live without a refrigerator just fine. Now I've seen some things on the internet where people will take, and instead of using a refrigerator, they'll have just ice chests or an ice box. Now I looked for ice box on the internet. I don't think they make them anymore. If they do, they're hard to find. But what they do is they take like 2-liter soda bottles or milk jugs, fill them with water, throw them in the freezer, and freeze them, and they'll swap back and forth. They'll take the frozen ones, put them in the ice chest or ice box, and vice versa. Put the ones that are thawing out back in the freezer to refreeze it. And that's a great idea, and I'm going to be doing that in the future, hopefully, if I can find an ice box. I don't want to use an ice chest. I want to find an ice box if I'm going to do that. But it's really easy to live without a refrigerator. Like I said before, though, I do have a small chest freezer, and most of the food I buy is either canned or frozen, especially when it comes to vegetables. And I think my little doggy might want out. You want to go outside? I'll be right back. This is the new member of my family. This is Coco. She ended up coming up on my porch a little while back. And She adopted me. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, that's little Coco. But like I said, for a single person that doesn't use a lot of dairy, I don't buy a lot of fresh vegetables because I only get to the store once a month anyway. Oh, got a new coffee mug for Christmas. Holds twice the amount. I actually took my other cup and filled it up twice and poured it in there. So thank you to my son, daughter-in-law, and my grandkids for Christmas. Only have to go to the kitchen to get more coffee in half the amount of time. Anyway, so now back in the old days, they had a few ways of dealing with refrigeration. Now, a lot of homes would put the kitchen on the north side of the house, and they would have what looked like just a cabinet. They'd have holes drilled in the back of it that actually went to the outside, and during the winter months and the cooler months of the year, they would keep food in that, and cool air would come in and keep their food cool like that. And of course, everybody's heard of root cellars and things like that. But even in modern days, you know, you can, if you have a storm shelter, I'm not positive, but I think you could probably use an in-ground storm shelter. You could probably use that for keeping stuff in. I would probably check, you know, keep monitoring the temperature and see if it meets the needs or not. But anyway, I just mainly wanted to make this video, show you or to let you know that you can live without a refrigerator. I do it. Also, while I'm thinking about it, comment down below if you've ever went through a period of time without a refrigerator, or if you're doing it now, how you do it, how you took care of the problem, you know, keeping some things cool to where they wouldn't go bad on you. And if you, yeah, my mind's going 100 miles an hour. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up for me. That helps me with the algorithms and helps the channel out. And I would really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go down, click that little bar and subscribe. Click that little bell, yeah, that one, and you'll be notified next time we upload a video. Also, by commenting, that'll automatically enter you into the giveaway. We do a giveaway the first of each month for the videos from the month before. So anyway, that'll enter you into that. You can find us also on Facebook. If you haven't come over and joined our Facebook group, you can find us at Living Frugal and Prepping on Facebook. Anyway, I want to thank you for stopping by. I just wanted to throw this out there and let you know it is easy to live without a refrigerator. You have a good one. Hope you have a blessed new year, and we'll be seeing you soon. Till next time, stay prepared.